the Rap Radio Show, with me as your host, Ryan A Polk. And you guys already know, we do this every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And here on the Rap Radio Show, we talk about anything and everything. And if you have any questions, concerns, or you want to debate with us or to give us some shit, we would love to hear it or even go at it with you. Give us a call at 216-939-5087. That is 216-939-5087. And with me, I got my lovely producer, Decisive, with me. And
hey, what's up, Ryan?
Yes,
happy
Decisive.
Holidays, everybody, for those who celebrate the holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
Kwanzaa is a holiday. So,
Kwanzaa,
we all celebrate American Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa to you.
Oh, and Hanukkah.
Yes.
Hanukkah, yes.
Oh, yeah, so if you, what's that for the Jewish, Orthodox Jewish?
Yeah, I think it's the Jewish.
Yeah, so if you're the angry Jews, then happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hanukkah. And with me today, I got two beautiful women with me today. This one who I got. Now she was kind of mean to me when we first met, but then she ended up actually being kind of nice. I don't know if it was a light skin thing or what, that she was being mean to me. But man.
Yeah, but somebody probably kicked out the dang on cord underneath the table.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happens.
Ryan did it.
Yeah, it probably was me.
You gotta fix it.
Okay, I'll fix it. But let me welcome Diamond Burress.
Woo! Hey everybody, it's me. You don't have to give me a nickname because you have to put my government out there.
Okay, well then, let me think of I'm gonna think of a nickname for you. I'm gonna think of
Diamond good enough though.
You said
Diamond is good enough though.
But I've never had a nickname. Like I
really?
Wanted a nickname.
A nickname?
Yes.
Let me see. You look like you could be a.
And don't say nothing ghetto.
Dashiki.
No, that is
Don't be a mess.
Let's move on.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to it. And my other guest with me now, this woman, I met her actually at the P Valley VIP screening.
Oh, okay.
That's where I met her. She is in the entertainment field. She's a promoter and she's also a singer too. Just a poet. Okay,
I try to sing.
Well, you tried. Okay, I could have sworn I thought you had sung.
I did, but that was just a rough draft.
Okay, so that was a rough draft. All right, so that was just a sample. Okay, I got to see her behind the scenes and singing there. Well, she's an aspiring singer. Treasa Mays.
Hello, Treasa Mays.
Hey.
Yes. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you guys here. And sorry that sorry for my tardiness. I'll make it up to you by having you guys come back here.
No party to the party.
Oh man. And so on here, we just got so much to cover, man. I mean, so I'm pretty sure you guys already heard. Especially for those of y'all listening, you guys heard that Twitch committed suicide.
Yeah, that was sad.
The DJ that was on, Ellen DeGeneres. And some people are actually questioning this guy's suicide, like for some reason. Like they're thinking that some people on Facebook are saying that they think it's probably like it's a setup or maybe like Illuminati type.
No, that is ignorant.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to think about it like those depression and those thoughts that run through people's minds are really there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell that somebody else is going through their own depression and fighting their own battles in their mind because people have become so good at smiling and making other people happy and making sure everybody else is all right.
You're strong, friends.
Don't worry about me. I'm okay. How are you doing? And nobody is really paying attention to the signs of, are you literally okay? Not just okay with the letters, but mentally how you feeling. So,
I mean, I guess I always tell people, even though you are a celebrity, it's obvious you really don't know what people really be going through, no matter how much fame and fortune that they have.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because what we did find out is that, a day or two before the suicide, that he had checked into a hotel, which indicated that there was some type of family problem.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish he hadn't did that, though. That's not something that, even though we have had people, melanated people in the past that committed suicide, but that's just not something normal that we do when times get rough,
Yeah. But that at the same time, like that's the tradition. I guess you could say of African Americans. It's the tradition of I'm not gonna tell somebody if something is bothering me because I don't want nobody to look at me differently. Especially if you're like the provider or the main breadwinner, or you have a lot of people looking up to you. You want to make sure you keep that stable. You want to be that pillar for other people because you don't want nobody to look at you like you're weak. You don't want to have to, go and ask for help because it's not necessarily a pride thing. It's you just don't want nobody to see you as a weak person.
And see, I look at it on the side of as we've never hidden, our struggles that we've gone through. You know what I'm saying? And when we have gone through struggles, like we get through them, like we very gotta get through them. Like the lights cut off, we'll get them back on. We're gonna live in these handles right now. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Like we, as melanated people, indigenous Americans, we have been through so much. Yeah. So much, and we still do.
Yeah, that is
we
true.
Still do. Do you think that Toys for Tots? And let me put this man's name out there. Sergeant Malone wanted to give me these toys for all these little, brown skinned melanated babies. No.
Right.
And they even shorted me, so I'm going to have to go buy some.
Yeah.
But I got them. And we're going to make it work. You know what I'm saying? One monkey don't stop no show. They be so hard pressed. And we not like them. We not jumping off of it. So it's unfortunate. I really feel sorry for his kids,
Yeah, I do too.
I really feel sorry for his kids. She'll get over and she'll move on to somebody else, but heck, them not having a daddy, no matter who they mama run into in the future, it still ain't the same.
And did they say if he was even getting any type of therapy or
nope.
anything?
No,
nothing.
They didn't even say.
A lot of people are afraid of therapists, but therapists.
I'm not.
I love it.
Oh, I'm not.
Shoot, baby.
Yeah, that's a way to express myself.
Shout out Donna Stevens.
99.9% of my problems through therapy because nobody knows my business anymore. I tell all my little dirty secrets. To
I got me like a little conscience too. Yeah, it's like therapy is cool. You know what I mean? And then I even there's some people that like I talk to. Like there is one person in particular that like I may express my feelings to or like talk about personal stuff with, and she's like a conscience to me. I call her a conscience because I think of our relationship as Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket. Yeah. And she gets a good laugh out of that.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, except that only difference that when I'm Pinocchio is that when I lie, my nose doesn't grow longer. It's something else. But yeah.
Shame on you, Brian.
I mean, but that grows even when I'm telling the truth.
Damn.
Yeah.
You are terrible.
Yeah, I am terrible, yes. Hey, Treasa asked if it was X-rated on here.
You said, brother, you're happy or sad, it's going to grow.
Yeah, even when I'm telling the truth and when I'm lying, it does grow, yes. Oh, man. Dude, Treasa, so you are in the entertainment industry, and we met at the P Valley event, which was such a fun event. I got to thank Decisive again for that because that was for the first time I got to interview a celebrity. I got to interview Shamika.
And I seen that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Did you? And that was your first time meeting the rest of some of the other crew members here too, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. No Static family. Treasa, why don't you tell our viewers and our listeners a little bit about yourself, Miss Maya Angelou.
I go by the name of Treasa the Beast. That is my poetry name.
All right.
I've been writing poetry since 2nd grade when my teacher told me I did a good job, and I took it and ran with it. And ever since then, I write and I write and I write. But I never wrote my book. So I said, before this year is out, when New Year's Eve comes, I will have my book in my hand. So I have been. It's gonna only be 10 poems. I started at 25, but I got writer's block as soon as I said. So 10 is easy, and it's attainable for me because of my busy schedule. I also like to write songs for other people, and I often sing those songs out. That's what you heard.
Yes.
I'll sing it out, and then hopefully I can give it to Rihanna or somebody, and they can put it together.
Let's put that in
and do something with it. But I know that the rough draft probably won't hit the charts.
Is there anything you can spit
Right.
for us real quick right now?
Let me warm up.
Yeah, let it warm up. Look here. Let me tell you something. Hey, Ryan, let me tell you something real quick. From moving forward, and I started late this year, but from now on, when we ask people to display their talents here, or if they're interested in displaying their talents here on any one of the shows, you got the artist spotlight over there behind you. I got the mic set up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put a camera over there, and let's go. Let's go. So when you're ready, let's do this.
Yes. That's dope. Hey, that's dope.
Yeah.
And always manifest. Always put positivity out here. You never know.
Artist spotlight
might hit somewhere.
I got it on like SoundCloud and YouTube, but it doesn't get a lot of views. But that's the first step. Somebody might look at it and hear it and be like, "Oh, what is this?" And Master P might hear it and be like, "Oh, she's on to something. Let me get her in here."
Poetry, I just think is like so underrated because we don't realize how good it is. I mean, I have yet to actually set foot inside of an actual poetry bar and hear it.
A humidor or something like that?
Yeah. I would actually like to. I mean, I've been to open mics where people have performed poetry, but nothing would hurt me more than to actually, go to an actual poetry club one night and actually check it out because
it started
poetry
7 and it's free.
Very. No, but poetry can be very relaxing. It can be emotional. It can be inspiring. And speaking of, and since you are like the first poet I ever had on my show, what would you say is probably one of the hardest things about poetry?
The hardest thing about poetry is if you're not in tune with your feelings.
Right. Then they only let people know last week.
You're going to get.
All right, y'all go ahead.
I'm the type of poet.
All right.
I write.
Make sure you lock everything up. Love you too, babe.
People tell me if a person tells me I've been raped or my heart is broken because my husband left me, and they'll tell me the story and I can put it into words.
Right.
That's the kind of poet that I am. I love to write about feelings. I'm not. And because you know that I am.
Right.
I'm not that kind of poet. I'm more Maya Angelou-like.
Okay.
Most of my poetry that will be in my book is about things that I personally went through as a Black woman. I tell about what happened, and I tell about how I came out of it.
Right.
And that's therapy for me. Because now nobody can tell me my truth.
Right.
Because I put it out there.
Yeah. And if so, what advice would you give to like an upcoming or like an aspiring poet?
Please
be yourself.
All day.
Write about what you want.
Day.
Be you. Don't try to get in that box mode and write about sex and all that. You can be sexy, but you don't have to be vulgar.
Yeah.
You know.
Mine is. All my poetry is like that. Well,
you do poetry down there?
I do. I just haven't been like outside. Like the last time I actually went and did anything outside, I won first place at the Hester Street Fair. I was in high school at the time when it happened. So it was just like I kept going from there. So like really a lot of my poetry is like very personal to me. And I know like I've read it to a few people. I've even read it to my counselor, and it's like, she's like, why don't you, do something with it? And she like, go to the grog shop. I've been going to the grog shop for 3 months and still ain't get. So
you didn't get up on stage yet?
I haven't even made it.
I haven't been to the. Well, I mean, I haven't performed at the garage shop either yet, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
y'all gotta go.
It's therapeutic.
It's just a bunch of artists.
Yeah, the garage shop is nice.
Cause like my only issue is like, I want to say what mine is like, kind of like repetitive stanzas for the most part. So it's like I'm getting out what I want to say, but it feels like I need a dictionary, a thesaurus. I need some more stuff because I know it's more words out there. I need to broaden my vocabulary to actually, put things in motion.
What I found, and sometimes I have to use a thesaurus, but what I found is if you speak your truth or the truth or whatever it is that you're talking about, just write it all out. And then you go back after you just write out, this is the situation that happened. And then you can, I don't always rhyme with my poetry. If I'm talking about something and trying to get something out that I want anybody that listens to it, they could understand it, it's easier.
Okay.
When I go into the deepness of the valley of
and the
down beneath the river, I was pouring wet with snow.
Oh, that's sexy poetry right there. See, yeah, like if I'm getting beat, like back to my topic when I'm talking about, what roles I'm telling the truth and lying. If we're in that situation, then I wouldn't mind some nice erotic poetry being told to me.
And I definitely do erotic poetry, but
that's got.
I think my most erotic poetry. I swear, one day I got out the shower, right? And I sat on the edge of my bed, and I usually, just put lotion on and throw my socks on my feet, and then start with the rest of my body. But today I decided, why not do some little baby oil gel up in here? And I got to rubbing, and my candle was going, and got to rubbing. So I said, "Bitch, you is one fun motherfucker. What you gonna do about this?" So I wrote it down on paper. Yeah, so I wrote it down on paper, and I read it back, and I was just like, "Bitch, what is we talking about, lotion or the other stuff?" Cause you ain't quite clear, but it worked out.
Oh man, this is literally the late night Polk.
I kind of do that if I'm angry.
Yeah.
I start writing about a situation that happened and trying to get my feelings out, and it's a lot of F-bombs and screw yous and what.
Have you ever performed at any? So, and this is how okay, I'm not really used to the whole poetry realm. I mean, is there any like popular spots that you have performed at?
I am not a popular spot person. I do not like the nightlife at all.
Oh wow!
Hate it.
Oh man, you want to be underground?
So like when it's
no, but
6:23 went out. At 6:23 p.m. went out.
Yeah, if it's dark.
Oh, we gotta come.
Well, it's dark now.
We gotta come outside.
I always wasn't like that. Of course, I've been to the garage shop. I've performed there. But now when I look at how social media operates, everything that I want to do, I can build it right at home. So when I get into the visuals with the poetry behind it, people will be better. They'll understand a little bit better what I'm saying because I'll have visuals. You'll hear my sexy voice in the background. I've been practicing some ASMR stuff. Yes.
This is your inner Yukon.
Oh man, y'all need to
talk to you since yesterday.
Y'all need to be one of them late night phone talking women.
I used to be a phone sex operator.
You did? Oh man.
Yes.
Phone sex operator?
I didn't make a lot of money, but it was fun.
Would you ever go back to that job?
If it made me some money.
You want me to grab you?
Sorry, guys.
So technically you're not committing a sin. Well, technically you're not really I wouldn't say you're committing a sin with that because you're basically just talking.
Oh, it's very sinful though. People ask and want to talk about some strange things.
You want me to spank you? I can spank you.
Oh man.
She's a trooper.
Twist you and bend you.
This has got to be the most X-rated episode I think I've ever had, but it is so cool. Yes, it is.
Lick you down and rub you. Not like that, but like this. Give me some music in the background.
Okay, I got a nickname for you, Dominic. Your nickname. I got a nickname for you. Yes, your nickname is going to be what's that one chocolate? Rolo. Yes, you are a Rolo. Yes, that's what you are. Yes, you're a Rolo. Yes, because that's what your complexion reminds me of. That chocolate.
And then the caramel.
And she has it.
Once you take a bite and it trickles.
Can guys apply for that? Do that for the women?
I don't know. Women call phones already.
It's not really a common thing for women to call in.
It's definitely a guy thing.
No,
You said it's a guy thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a no. I feel like I am a no pussy getting guy whenever I call those lines.
Come on.
I mean, you're calling those lines? Yes.
No, you just need to exert yourself some more.
See,
that's gotta be.
Let me tell you the trick how they get you.
That dude is a sperm donor who is calling that line.
You
like,
have
literally.
you
Yes.
have to keep them on the phone for 4 minutes before you get paid.
For real?
Yeah.
So once they're on for 4 minutes and you got their attention, then you get about $14 per minute.
They're trying to hang
every
up
5
for 4
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
for real.
and it doesn't take long because men.
So like, do you get extra pay if they bust a nut or something?
No.
Damn.
Chill, no.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. I thought maybe if they bust a nut, that's like an extra 50 cents or something.
What
You would
Damn.
be better off getting your own line and
doing it
charging
yourself.
cash
Well,
at me, and then I'll
Like the
call you.
cam girls. Yeah.
Well then, let me do that for women. Then I'm gonna start my own little business. It's gonna be called, Poke the Poke.
You gotta
But see
have to,
now, which kind of women you gonna cater to? Some
Right,
of these
and-
women rough.
and you gotta you gotta make your voice a little bit more sensual. You gotta
Right. a little bit
Like
more.
boys to men.
get very white.
So
So you want this big black cock.
Oh.
Like you gotta do something like that. Slap it across your face.
Oh.
Something like that. You wanna lick the tip off this golden body.
Oh my God.
Something like that, yeah.
My ears are burning.
It's okay. Now you sounding like Master Splinter.
Oh man, Master Splinter. Damn, why I gotta be Master Splinter?
Like no Master Splinter. Yeah, Master Splinter.
So the proper voice want to give the women a turn on. Okay, dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta give them a character.
I think they like roughnecks.
Well,
Come here, girl.
well, if I'm on camera,
I mean, you already acting.
I'm acting.
So you
Yeah.
know, get in your roughneck mode.
well,
Hey,
yeah.
bitch, come here so I can slap it across your face. How bend over, like shit like
That's
that.
a rough.
Well, and I got a plus. I'm a black dude with hazel eyes, so maybe that could help if I'm on camera.
I'm kind of Red Shoe Diary type. Like
Oh no,
I'm a romantic.
I was
I'm
the
a
Zane type of
sensual.
chick.
The Zane. Oh,
Yes,
man.
remember
Some
those
Triple
books?
Crown books.
Oh,
God, my sister
bust
used
it
to read those.
open.
Zane. So when I was a kid, I used to sneak and watch Zane Sex Chronicles on Showtime
Yes,
when I was a kid.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, back on Showtime and stuff.
Yes, I did.
At like 2:00 in the morning, yes, I would sneak and watch Zane Sex Chronicles. And whenever I would hear my mom or dad come down the stairs,
Change channel.
yep, I would change the channel to Discovery Kids.
But
or
see, the
something.
part about it is you got to change the channel, then change the channel again. So when they hit the back button, it doesn't go back to what you was watching.
Well, they never did check that. They would just come downstairs and then maybe just check on me. But as soon as we heard them footsteps, they'll hit the last button, bam, with Discovery Kids or Boomerang. That's what I would turn to. And then thanks to the portable systems like an iPod Touch. Yeah, I used to.
Shit.
My boy had downloaded some X-rated stuff on my iPod Touch. So
Well, I do have a question. What is your search browser for that?
My who?
Your search browser for that?
For
Porn.
I don't watch porn.
What? Oh my God. Do you watch porn?
no, I don't.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
The site.
Thank you.
Oh, my husband ain't listening.
Let me tell you why
I watch it
don't
with
watch
him.
porn.
You said what?
I watch it with him.
Oh, you do?
Hey man, that is a great union. That is a great union.
Every now and then I might get curious, but I'm
Yeah.
different.
I watch it every now and then. Like, I'll be watching the Jamaican porn when they be at the reggae fest, be half naked and stuff. Like, and they be getting down, man. They do. Nah, that'd be cool.
never been a porn girl. But
when I was a kid, I mean, I used to sneak and watch it. But yes.
All I'm gonna say is, if I do pass away, I need somebody to please grab my laptop and all phones that are connected with my Gmail. I have a Yahoo address also, so, and a Microsoft. So take all of those away and burn them.
And then nowadays, you know, for the parents who have the kids out there, you know, be careful what they looking at on these tablets and stuff and cell phones, because you know that's an easy way.
Even though the anime is kind of corny.
Oh yeah, the anime is
Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of
see. If I ever have kids, yeah, they're definitely getting the child lock on their tablets, phones.
They'll find a way. Trust me.
Oh no, I'm gonna find out.
I mean, you will, but at the end of the day, it's like, to me, I feel like once our kids get to a certain age, I feel like we should normalize the body, the human body. I feel like, because at the end of the day, like, when I grew up, I was taught, no sex, no this, do not masturbate, do not do this. And then, like, once you get older and you get into that phase where I'm about to do it anyway, you confused and you lost. So it's like, the way I try to talk to my kids and, you know, teach my kids stuff is like, you know, I had a little conversation with my daughter earlier. And I know she's probably going to be mad if I say this, but I asked her, do you masturbate? Like, because at the end of the day, it's like, us as women, we've been so locked in a box, I feel like, about when it comes to our bodies and our vagina and what we want and how we feel. And
let me tell you the story about why I stopped watching porn. I was on this binge of those For My Man and all of them little crime ID channel shows. I don't watch them no more either. But
I like watching
they
shows.
was talking about human trafficking. And so one day I was watching porn and the girl mouth looked like she was saying, it didn't look like she was enjoying it. And I felt so guilty.
What?
Because I was like, maybe this girl was kidnapped. And it could just be me being paranoid. But I couldn't click them.
I mean, I couldn't.
Because I didn't know. But I'm not trying to spoil anybody's porn stuff. Do what you do.
It's not. It's in my closet right now when I click over and swipe to the left.
It ain't for me.
I mean, I used to want to be a director in that field.
No, I actually wanted to be a porn star. I swear to God.
I thought about that before too, because I wanted to go to move to California. That was my dream, and I wanted to be a Laker girl, and I wanted to be a movie star when I was young, before I got pregnant in high school. But that's another story. But I wanted that, and I kind of thought out, like, what if somebody approached me and asked me to do that? Of course, my body was bang.
Oh, yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
I would have been really good at it.
Hell yeah.
Because I love sex. I'm not a person that's like, I'm against sex. Get away. I'm very sexual, hypersexual. If I'm with somebody that I want to be with.
Right.
If I don't want you, then don't talk to me.
I mean, I used to want to be a porn director in that field, because in college, when I took telecommunications, our professor, I swear we thought he worked in the porn industry, because he would always talk about how it's a lot of money to be made. If you ever want to go into film, go into the porn industry. It's $1 billion industry. I mean, so I'm like, well, I want to stay negative my whole life, so I'll be a porn director. Yeah, I'll be a porn director. Yeah, less work, and they make the most money.
And they say that every 3 seconds in America itself, somebody clicks on porn.
Yeah,
oh, man.
So you be paid.
I mean, every 3 years.
Oh, man, that is, oh, wow. This is definitely my most X-rated episode.
I love it. I felt like, because I used to be a stripper. And I used to think, like, I mean, I don't really have to do nothing but do what I'm doing and get paid for it. Like, where's that big nigga that was on that porn? Like, who do I call? Like, what do I do? And then I got pregnant, so it was just like, dreams deferred. Like, I don't want my kids, like...
Porn was cool when I was a kid. When we had the VHS tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stop playing.
That was cool. That was like the bomb. But the stuff they have now, midgets and...
Oh, yeah, the midgets, yeah. They all come in all shapes and sizes now, yes.
I didn't find out about porn until it was like DVD status.
How old are you?
35.
Okay, I'm 44.
Oh, you don't look like.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought you were 44. Yeah.
I'm 44.
I mean, you got
it's the freckles. And then she got an ass, so it's like, it ain't dropped nowhere, so it's still there.
Okay, yeah, I see the freckles now.
There's no wrinkle lines anywhere. Like, I mean, no wrinkle lines. She still got her cheeks stay up there and pouty, and she got
black don't crack.
No.
Yeah, black does not crack.
That's Mississippi blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Style.
Yo, and Diamond, see, and I didn't even get to this. Now it's your turn. You tell our viewers and listeners a little bit about your crazy self, because man, we already know you're into the porn industry and used to be a stripper. So why don't you tell them a little bit about this background about you?
Let me my background is like it's real like basic. I'm a mother of 3. I work like crazy. Unless I call off, and then that's probably one of the moves I'm having. But I mean, other than that, I really don't do too much. I stay to myself. I write when I can. I'm really an introvert, but I guess like one of my defense mechanisms is the persona that I put out there, because I really don't, from time to time, really know how to be myself at the end of the day. So, I mean, other than that, I ride the wave. I say I try anything once. If I don't like it, I can say no. If I like it, let's do it again. I'm an open spirit. I try to be very optimistic about everything, because you never know what can happen in life. You never know. So, I am, basically, my life right about now revolves around my kids. I work, I come home, I cook. From time to time, I slide out, make a link.
Get your porn star on, your stripper on.
You know it. I got
down there on West 6.
But see, I can't do my little porn star no more, because that's the way kids appear in my life. So I just, I'm going to keep it copacetic till I can find the right one. I guess
we got to get together and do our ASMR.
Amen.
I too lovely girl. We're ready for you when you need to call me.
Oh my goodness.
Over here. You want to rub?
I hope I don't get no fines.
Take a deep breath. Inhale this good cookie.
Cookie? What the? Oh my goodness. Bacon.
Because you know big dogs save lives. Stop playing.
Well, yeah, they do.
You know, I got a pussy protector and
big dogs do save lives. Yes,
I got a heat warmer at any time of the day. This thing stay down there.
Yes, man. Like, I mean, I'll never forget, man. My one friend, we went to Cedar Point. Rest in peace to her. I remember we went to Cedar Point, and I'll never forget. We was trying to get on the new roller coaster. Which was, what was the name of that? What's the name of that ride called? Dang it, I can't even think of the damn name of it. No, not the Raptor. It's the new roller coaster. Shit, I can't even think of it right now. I can't even think of it right now. It's right next to it's in the back next to the Maverick. Damn, I cannot think of the name of it, but whatever.
Mantis.
No, not the Mantis. No, the Mantis has been going for years.
The old Raging Wolf Bob?
Oh no, Raging Wolf. No, not Raging Wolf Bob. It is.
Really old.
You said what does it do?
Yeah.
It's.
The Superman?
No, Superman ain't there. No, it's the one. I can't even.
The Gemini, the twin.
No. Let me see. What is the name of that? What is the name of that roller coaster at Cedar Point? I cannot think of the damn.
What color is?
You said you can't. You can't fit on
that.
They said you're too fat.
What?
No, they tell me that. The first ride I had down on the roller coaster, my butt is quite big.
You said
like
what?
the chest part was cool. Then we got on the next one, and then my butt was cool. But then he was like, "Man, I don't want you to think I'm trying to touch you inappropriately, but your breasts are in the way." I said, "What you mean, my breasts
your
is
breasts
in the
are in the
way?"
way?
This man,
oh, that's got to be awesome.
He tried to push it down, and I'm like,
"Was it the one that goes straight up and then drop down?"
Yes, it was. He said my breasts.
I thought I was going down.
What the?
He said that was in the way.
Wait, he said that your breast was in the way. Oh my goodness, that. I'm trying to even think. Should you feel honored by that, or should you feel?
Listen, these is H's over here. I don't feel honored by anything. Okay, it's a struggle. Like you gotta put on your bra in the front and then rolling around to the back and swoop them in, and you gotta duck down so you can put them in the right.
I gotta do that too.
And then shimmy around so you can make them look good as they sit up.
Oh, still vengeance.
Bras now. I don't even wear the button one.
I think I'm gonna go to that part.
Still vengeance is the name of the roller coaster. The new roller coaster, But yes, I'll never forget. She tried. She had sat in the chair and had to push the thing down on her thigh, see if she fit. Mm-hmm. But she couldn't fit because of her thighs. Yeah. And that was my cousin said, big thighs save lives.
Mm-hmm.
And she really did have some big thighs. Like they look like jumbo turkey legs.
Yeah, because they need to make some adjustments. Because my thighs ain't going nowhere for nobody. But
I got big thighs.
You got some thick thighs.
Oh man, dang! So I guess I can't plan the Cedar Point trip with y'all then.
Before I ain't getting on no more roller coasters.
I ain't gonna try to get on no more.
Oh man,
somebody just fell off on one of them.
They did.
I just seen it on TV.
Oh yeah, it was a slingshot. I think. Well, that was a slingshot. Right? Well, I trust them rides anyway.
No. I went to Orlando and got on that Incredible Hulk.
That ride is so fun. I love it.
And I'm scary. I'm such a nerd. I got on the Jurassic Park.
Oh, that ride is fun.
Yeah, I get on the carousel and ride the horses.
Oh, get on the carousel.
I'm just a bastard.
Oh, hey. I don't get on no carousel. I gotta have an edible or something. I'm getting on the carousel. Well, now, my homegirl Decisive. I mean, she rides roller coasters. Yes, I know. Don't you, Decisive? Because when you was at SeaWorld, you said you rode the roller coasters. I think.
SeaWorld.
You did? Okay. Yeah. So now I know somebody who will ride the roller coasters. I mean, well, you guys said y'all can't, but if y'all could, y'all will.
It's too many bugs.
They need to make them a little bit wider.
Thank you, because you know us black women, we first of all, I'm not going to get my body done. That's big. Ain't no BBLs over here. This is all homegrown from biscuits and chicken and
babies,
greens and babies. These hips ain't going back down after they spread. So I mean, they could make some adjustments.
Some big booty.
Yeah, because them seats, that little crotch part.
Baby, that shit in the middle.
Crucial. Oh my God, that shit is crucial. We done got off the ride and
when you big, people don't know if you screaming because you hurt, because you crushed, or if you enjoying the ride because it's uncomfortable.
Oh man, well, dang, okay, well.
I'm 269 pounds.
Oh shit.
Praise God.
Oh wow.
I told the world, but I'm a big bone woman.
I'm super thick myself.
I have a fat stomach, but I still feel.
You said 300?
Yeah.
What? I don't believe that.
I know. I stepped on the scale and they said 300.9.
But you still look good.
Fuck?
You not like.
For me, it's my stomach. I'm tired of tucking this bitch in my pants.
Girl, listen. Don't get me to talking.
Decisive, like, wait a minute, girl.
Listen. Don't get me to talking. I ain't seen mine in years. I'm ready to go see Dr. Curves. I'm ready to go cut this flap off.
Thank you. Now I get it. Tummy tuck. I don't care about nothing.
Yeah, that's what I want. I'm going to get it. Give me a couple of years.
Tuck this tummy back
yes, baby. Yes. And then we good to go. I can work off the rest.
That's the hardest thing to get rid of.
It is, especially after you done had babies, especially if you had a C-section. That's what I had.
Because it don't be the other people in the world that make you feel bad. It's the 1-year-old that'll climb on your lap when you laying down and decide he's going to take both of his hands, place them on your stomach and jiggle them and laugh and then and do it again.
Or when you got a damn teenager that want to call your titties nunchucks. Shout out to Sky. She ignorant for that. She called my titties nunchucks.
Oh, man.
So I slapped her with it.
You slapped her with it? Yeah. Oh, at least you got your payback for it. Dude, that is funny.
I was at Walmart and a lady walked up to me and was like, "So when do you have the baby?"
Oh.
I was like, as soon as I go home and sit on the toilet. Because I'm not pregnant.
Man.
But she thought I was pregnant because my body is full, but my stomach was
okay. That reminded me of what I did to my auntie when I was in high school. Like she did have like a nice round stomach that kind of stuck out, and like I'm not gonna even lie, when I saw her, I was like, now Auntie Sabrina, I don't want to be ignorant, but can I touch the baby? Because I really thought she was pregnant.
Oh my God!
And then she was like, Ryan, man, I am not pregnant. This right here is however much weight she said of some fat.
And you know what?
And I was like, wow.
As a woman, when somebody says something like that to you, your black girl magic kick in and be like, I love me and everything. But at the end of the day, for real, when you get by yourself, you be like, I gotta work on me.
Hell yeah.
Hey, but you want to know something? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with with a heavy set woman, because me, I like Lizzo.
Oh no,
I like Lizzo because.
Hey,
Diamond. I told one of our fellow workers who makes cakes. I asked her if she could make me a Lizzo cake. Like make one out of like Lizzo's body, and I was like, dude, she said, "You serious?" I said, "Hell yeah, I want a Lizzo cake. You know how many slices I can get out of that, dude?"
I hate
yeah.
Like big girls.
Well, it depends on how big we talking, but Lizzo's bigger than everybody in here. So
no, Lizzo is not.
Lizzo.
You got to think about it. You got to think about the cameras. You got to think about what she's wearing, because honestly, her Yeti line with her sports bras and her workout attire, even I can't wait to buy one of them.
Hell yeah.
Strutting my little ass around.
Well, all I'm gonna say is this: if I was at the Lakers game when she was twerking that day, I wish I could have been there.
Cakes.
Yes.
Cakes for
Yes.
Lizzo is a special person. I've been watching her before she blew up. Like all of the songs she had, and she would do videos, and she was really pretty much the same, half naked. But she was more conservative, I guess you can say, with it.
Yeah.
And then it's like when she became famous, she just went, ooh.
I think it was more so because you got to think about it, like she wanted to put herself out
For
there.
me as a fan, she didn't have to change. She could have just stayed exactly the way she was, and I would have bought anything she put out.
See, you a different type of fan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people started latching on to Lizzo after she became famous, and after she did the big girls, the dance competitions that she
went pretty much commercial.
Basically, so it's like for her, I feel like more so the weight was on her shoulders when it came to. Yes, I'm a big girl, but big girl is not my adjective.
But that's a good thing because some men love big, voluptuous women.
My number is 216.
They just do.
My email is my IG. You can find me.
There's somebody for everybody.
Because I feel like with a big girl, listen, when you hit it from the back, you can ride the wave. Okay, you can grab the handles, you can hold on for dear life, but you're gonna get a waterfall at the end of it. Missionary, on the other hand, I don't want to suffocate because of my own titties trying to enjoy myself. So, for the most part, can we do it from the side? Like, can we maneuver and get some new positions in? Because that's a little, about to pass out type.
But let me ask a question. Because I don't know. I don't even know how to ask a question because I feel like I'm a big girl. So I feel like if I'm with somebody that I like and we having a good time, we about to do it all. We about to get it. I ain't caring about no stomachs.
I don't know. No. Like when I'm with, when I'm with that person, like, hell yeah, we doing all of that. We wiping on doing
okay, so here's my question to you guys then, because since again, we talk about anything. So my question is this: so vice versa is do you guys have a certain weight limit when it comes to a guy, or do you not care? Like, do you not like? Because I know some women who do not like really skinny guys. I know some women who don't like really big guys, and then I know some women who do like big guys. Do you guys have a weight preference, or or do you think that a weight preference really does matter when it comes to a male?
It absolutely matters. I've never had a big guy.
For real?
Heck, you know, what would that look like? First of all, like, where we going with this? You know, we're maneuvering around each other and shit. His stomach, my ass. My stomach, his stomach. You know, like, hell no.
So okay, so somebody like Biggie Smalls big, because I feel like men can get away. I feel like men can get away.
Biggie not a big guy.
I couldn't do Biggie though.
His
stomach, my ass, my stomach, his stomach. Baby.
Okay, I say this dude. Who is this dude in this immaculate picture right here?
That's Solomon. That's the house bodyguard. He has a show. Look, this is Polk Thursdays because he's after Ryan, but he's a celebrity bodyguard.
Wait,
too.
he'll be here today.
Yeah.
At what time?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, it's about to be.
Okay, but I don't like to stutter a little like that. But I mean, he good eye candy, but I would never fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I would never fuck him because first of all, you and the muscles is gonna distract me because you got a 6-pack. I feel like I'm gonna need a 6-pack, and I feel like if you toss my ass up in the air, we're gonna have a problem. I feel like I want to move on my own and like glide on into that. I mean, that look good. Don't get me wrong.
Well, he's a little bit more slender than that picture
he
because unfortunately he was forced to get the COVID shot and he did not have a good reaction. It had him in a coma for 3 months and everything.
I give him some man.
Oh damn!
He done slimmed down for you.
I mean, for me, my preference is like I don't need you to have a 6-pack. You can have all the muscles and all the shoulders and the cocky build you want, but please have like some type of little gut that I can rub on to. Because I like that.
You want a zaddy?
Yeah,
a zaddy. Yes. Okay, so that's what a zaddy is.
Okay. And then I mean, at the same time, it is some big dudes out there. They got some big dudes. Okay, and they do, and I met them.
Have I met one?
Do I really want to?
I ain't never met one.
I met 1 or 2 or 3.
I'm a mental sexual person.
Would you?
I mean, I am.
But I still can't.
I'm a quickie.
I can't do 600, my 500-pound life type of thing.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Okay, so yeah, because that's how I am when it comes to the females. I mean, because
like,
I cannot do a 600-pound woman. I can't do the 600-pound life women. No, that's way too big. I'm not finna find your dick. Like, we're not finna go on an excursion.
I don't want to be with nobody that I gotta find anything.
But see, the skinny dudes, the bad situation with me and skinny dudes is that pelvic bone hurt on these thighs. Like,
Skinny dudes.
Yeah, I had a skinny dude.
I
had a skinny dude that had a huge penis, and he didn't know what to do with it.
Hey, man, they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, he had 12 inches of long, thick nothingness.
Right.
God, that's a shame.
Yeah, nothingness.
That shit is so sad. Like,
Yeah.
you got
Waste of time.
You got all this dick, and you ain't gonna.
Don't know what. Did you just back it?
Yeah.
He just don't know what.
Just get up and go.
Yeah. That's what I felt like. You are here to waste my time.
Have any of y'all ever talked to one or ever dated somebody shorter than you? Or would you ever go for that?
My baby daddy
I can't go for that.
My baby daddy was shorter than me, and he was like a couple inches shorter than me, and it was it was funny.
You said it was funny. What the?
Because I really wouldn't wear heels around him and stuff. To try to compensate or help him with his height, so I try to, But every time we hug, like, I didn't feel comfortable, like, under hugging him. You know how I do to wrap his arms around the top of you and stuff? I didn't feel comfortable with that, because it's like, I don't want to put my arms above your neck, like, to straighten your neck. But when we was in the bed, it didn't matter. We was the same height. He was
okay.
He was a lot
So
taller.
it ain't the size that counted then. It was what he did with it. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh man, Treasa the Beast. What about you? Would you ever go for somebody shorter than you, or you ever had that before?
I had a short guy. He was skinny, and he was like a little. I called him my spider monkey. Because he can kind of like climb up, grab me, and just.
His spider sense was tingling.
His
spider sense was tingling on you. Okay.
My man said, "I'm gonna get a photo of that."
That was fun. Because I ain't have to do nothing but bend over and back it up, and he was just
bend it over.
Oh man, you could have called him Spider Ham. Okay.
Spider monkey.
Oh man, and Decisive, you said you had a short guy try to talk to you.
Yeah, but I'm cool. I can't. I'm not gonna even play. Like, no, I can't do that. Yeah, cause like I'm just 5'4". So anything like, what are we doing?
So if Kevin Hart were to try to holler at you, you wouldn't give him the time of day? Oh man,
I'm 5'6".
Ever.
Oh wait,
I am 5'5 3/4".
See, we all around. We stair stepping in it.
I'm like a strong man.
Yeah, I like a taller.
Yeah, to the end of the bed.
Okay, so somebody like The Rock then. Okay.
Yeah, you better be able to hold these thighs down.
So you'll pass on The Rock?
Yeah, he whack. I'll take Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
You know what he do? You know what? I'm gonna take a 50 Cent. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I see that.
He look like he disrespectful. I mean,
yeah, pass. Slap you on the ass. Slap your ass into the wall.
I like the spanking.
None of y'all don't want a Deshaun Watson? Y'all don't want a Deshaun Watson?
Ain't nothing wrong with Deshaun Watson. For those that like his
type. Hey, Decisive, for some reason, I think your type would be more like
my husband.
Well, yeah. Your husband. Well, so for this occasion, you guys can have y'all celebrity crushes. And
I got a celebrity crush. He's a baller, of course. Of course.
And I was already go to that because your type seemed more like a DeAndre Jordan or a Russell Westbrook or a.
Not at all.
Or a.
So who is your celebrity crush?
Rajon Rondo.
Oh, Rajon Rondo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He first of all, about him, and Lord have mercy. I hope my husband ain't listening. But I think I love his work ethic. That turns me on, and then he's smart, and that turns me on. I love us, that turns me on.
I don't know why I thought DeAndre Jordan was.
And then he's built, when his clothes are off, he's built like a damn. A Marvel character.
You know who my celebrity crush is, and please, don't take away my black card.
You said don't take away my credit card.
It's Jackson.
Okay. I heard people say
crush is Matthew McConaughey.
We can do that too.
Well, my celebrity crush is a lesbian, but if I get a hold of her,
you better say that. Turn her out, Ryan.
Yes, I'm gonna turn her out. Yes, my celebrity crush, Raven Simone. Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay. That's my That would be if I see Raven Simone. Yes, that's my celebrity crush because that was the first one I was crushing on ever since I was a kid.
I ain't gonna lie. I could do Will Smith too. I think we would match. I think in natural life we would match though.
He'll smack the
none
ass
of that Jada Smith. None of that Jada. I wouldn't give. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be me. I couldn't. I wouldn't let him go down that path.
But if I want to get freaky, I take the actual Denzel from Training Day.
Oh, ooh, girl. Oh yeah, that's getting your ass smacked. Yeah.
Okay. Super cuff. Now, if I want to get freaky, I'll go after Jill Scott. Because you saw
what
she did with that mic.
Okay. You gonna be fighting my husband? That's his crush. He loves Jill.
I watched that video on PU time.
Yeah, I'll be better than that microphone.
It's special. Okay.
Oh man, I'm about to jump up on stage.
We all gotta go together.
Amen.
I'm about to go up on stage then to go after her.
Listen,
I love Jill Scott.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I think
she got it going.
I would take Will Smith and Jada. I definitely would take Raven Simone.
And Jada?
Fuck Jada.
I would take Jada over that bald-headed bitch. Come here.
Ooh, you gonna be slapping her around. Lord Jesus.
Now, if it's Raven Simone, we got a problem because Raven Simone is mine. I'm gonna take her.
Every time I think about her, I take that bitch Brown too.
You said what?
Every time I think about Raven Simone, I think about Orlando Brown.
We not even.
You got a crackhead?
We not even.
That man is jacked up.
He is terrible.
He is jacked up. Something wrong with him. Talking about men sucking his wanker and stuff. What is wrong with him?
He said Diddy. I think he said Diddy did.
And no, he said we know Diddy out there. He like, let me just shut up.
That's
no, forget that.
That's probably why he fucking with Carisha.
Diddy like getting fingered.
You said Diddy like getting fingered.
Yeah.
I mean, put a glove on.
But when he had that wig on, he was like, I'm in Canada. mental process.
Oh, man.
I was like, okay, I understand everything I need to know.
We might not do that.
But it was funny. It was entertaining. But he was so wasted. I was like, I've never been that wasted before.
I think I definitely give it to Dagler Banner.
Yeah.
When I see him in that India Reed video, baby, I said, is they really legally married or is this just a video?
I would give it to David Banner because he is the ultimate man. He probably will say some things to me like, he is a great speaker and a great thinker.
Yes, he is.
You can get my heart if you think deeply. But don't think you got a chance, fellas.
See, that's if I'm
but I love deep thinkers.
That's if I'm really like into you, and that's how we start talking with each other, and that's the conversation that we have, and then that's the level that we on. But if I'm just looking at you and the conversation is, damn, you got some big titties. Is your dick big? Can we talk about that? My titties big. Is your dick big? Is it,
man.
And we can go from there. Like for me, it's two different. You get two different sides of me. It depends on the approach of the conversation. It depends on the atmosphere. It's like what do I? Like I don't like we fuck. We do fuck. God damn it, we fuck. But at the end of the day, I'm never gonna look at him like a relationship.
I got a question. Like, what do everybody think is make a good relationship? Like, is that just something that?
Oh man. Well,
your ideal relationship, if you can have your ideal relationship in one day, and that one day could be every day, what would it look like?
Oh man, my ideal relationship. I would have to say mine would be. Let's see, mine would have to be we like the same thing. Mm-hmm. We like the same thing. You know, liking the same thing would be one, and also just making sure that like we have like the same agreement on the same things, and also don't be trying to be bossy or controlling.
Right.
Because I do not. Yes, because I do not like I do not like a woman that's trying to be controlling or.
But what is considered controlling?
Like controlling would be like, okay.
You gotta cook every day.
Oh no, controlling would be something like I had one girl tell me flat out. She said, "Oh Ryan, if we end up in a relationship, I gotta wear the pants. I want to plan our lives. I want to make sure you do what I say." Oh. She was really straightforward. Yeah, she was just direct. Yeah. She literally said that. And then in my head, I'm just like, so this is why you're single ever since I met you. And I've known you for literally like almost 10, 11 years. And,
so selfish.
And you mean like you're telling me what to wear, what to do? No, I don't. I don't agree with that.
You should be able to keep your identity in a good relationship.
Yes.
That's what attracted the person to you.
Right.
Yes.
That who you are is what attracts a person.
I feel like for me, if I could have the greatest relationship every day, it would be based on a respect factor. Because with respect, you get the knowledge of, I respect how you think. I respect the person that you are. I respect your love language. I respect the things that you don't like. I respect your flaws. I respect your characteristics and things like that. Because then from there, I feel like if it's something that you can actually work on as a person, being within that relationship, you're willing to change that, especially if it's something that's super petty, like putting the toilet seat down or, you know what I'm saying? Like if we get in an argument, don't yell, let's talk. And if we get to that point where we're yelling, I respect you enough, like, hey, let's take a pause, a time out, and we walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like respect is the main factor. Everything else should and would fall into place, especially if you call yourself loving that person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if we talk about having kids, we got to grill the names because I want my kids to have rare names, and we gotta have some real names.
Please elaborate on these.
As long as they spelled appropriately. Don't be naming your child Jocelyn but her name is Joycelyn.
Okay, let's ask her. What kept you in your marriage? Like what keeps that balance?
Well, Okay, so a little, backstory. Like me and my husband grew up together. We've been knowing each other since we were like 2 and 4 years old. And up until last year, our parents still lived across the street from each other. But, my parents got up out the hood and they went to move to Oakwood, But me and my husband didn't get together until we were in our late 20s, and I don't know, it was just a lifelong friendship. Like my husband has always crushed on me. Like when we were kids, 6, 7, 8 years old, he used to pick the neighbor's flowers or his mom's flowers and bring them over to me and stuff. It was never a secret that, he's liked me his whole life. But, I went to college and stuff. I moved away, you know what I'm saying? A few times I moved away. I lived on the west side. I lived out of state and stuff like that. The college I went to Kent Trumbull. So I was over there in Trumbull, Ohio. They call it Champion now. It was Trumbull back then. And, I worked in different places and spaces and stuff like that. And he's had girlfriends. He has an older daughter, from another relationship and stuff. And I wasn't ready for my husband. There's been a couple of times where even as adults, my husband's like, why don't you be my girlfriend? I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't ready. Straight up.
The time of day.
Straight up. No, because, I've always respected my husband. He's always been a good dude, took care of himself, work ethic, you know what I'm saying? Not a part of these streets. I don't want nothing to do with the streets. And I don't want a man that's got nothing to do with the streets. I've been there, done that just once.
Oh, man.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that type of stuff, Like, I fuck a thug, but I'll never fuck with a thug,
What?
Right.
Okay.
That type of stuff. But, when it comes down to me and my husband, it's about trust and understanding and being able to communicate, and we're not perfect, and we're not the same either,
but each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, I've been through some things, and our lives were different. I've been through some things, and he's been through some things too. You know what I'm saying? Just not to my extent. And it's about just respecting each other's lives and our walk through lives. And if we got a problem or some type of understanding, that we talk and work through it. And like I said, we're not perfect. We argue, or we don't speak.
How long have y'all been married?
Almost 20 years.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, right. People don't even stay married that long these days.
Yeah, we've been together. Yeah.
I can't even get to 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know. Finish telling me what
you said. Yeah.
So when it comes to one of because I used to work in medical transportation, and this one older lady, she was about 87 years old, and her husband was 90. And they always, every time I picked her up to go to dialysis, they were always together. There's no separation. He left and sold their house just to be in the same nursing home as her, right? And so I asked her one day, I said, what kept you with him for so long? She was like, because he gives me flowers every day. And he does. He does. They had a little garden at the nursing home, and he would literally get his walker and walk down there, and he would bring her a flower every day. And I asked him, like, what made you stay with her for so long, like after the kids and everything? And he was just like, who else was gonna deal with my bullshit?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because when it came down to our life and even my life, like, first of all, I didn't rush to nothing. I wasn't rushing to have no kids. I wasn't rushing to even get married. Like, I wanted life, and I enjoyed life, and then, like, some 4 years after me and my husband got married, he like, what's up? I thought you said we was going to have a kid. Like, he called me at work. I was working at WDC. I'm on House 5. He called me on House 5. He called me on House 5 like, what's up? Because, I could say that, he was just horny talking that shit, but he always, trying to go at it every day,
Amen.
Hey, that's the truth, too, on God. Like, Lord have mercy. I'm surprised we don't have more kids, but, such is life. But, yeah, he called me at work.
She
like, what's up?
Praying before she go in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. But, shoot. So that call happened, and then my daughter, but let me see. That was October 3rd. By October 31st, I was pregnant.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
I could do some freestyle poetry about that.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Hold on. I gotta go get the door.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When she get back, you gotta do it. When she get back, you gotta do it. And while she's gone,
it's gonna be about love and marriage.
Okay, well, don't do it yet.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah. Wait till she leaves. Wait till she leaves. Yes.
Look,
I mean, wait till she come back. I mean,
this was a very good conversation.
See, I told you. See, because on the rap radio show, we have good conversations.
This was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, so
I thought I would be super nervous and I would be like put on the spot and ask weird questions like.
Oh no. Well, instead it's y'all who's making the show very erotic today with all this sex and freaking
we definitely
porn
got to link and do some ASMR.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, come to our website, ASMR.
Well, dang. Well, if y'all charging, let me get free subscription first before y'all do it.
If you sign up within 3 days, you get 10 minutes free.
Oh my goodness. Now that would be interesting to see.
This AMSR is so good. And people be doing it with like oranges and stuff, but
with oranges.
I feel like a healer, like I can be sensual and take the stress off of a long day of work, or if you need a bad time.
Treasa the Beast. She's being a beast.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You guys are seeing this, viewers. Oh my goodness. This is probably one of my favorite episodes. This has been one of my favorite episodes. It is. Y'all done killed my bottle, man. Y'all done saved my liver, man. If anything, oh my goodness, y'all.
I don't even drink stuff, but I'm a beer drinker.
Y'all, I find that hard to believe.
I drink Rolling Rock.
Oh, I think so. I'll say okay.
I drink Rolling Rock. I don't drink any hard liquor.
What the? Are you kidding me? Not for the look. Not for the way I see it.
Since my birthday, I think.
What I missed?
Yeah, not for she. I was telling her how this is probably one of my favorite episodes with y'all two because this has been one of my favorite episodes thanks to y'all two.
We about to start a business.
Oh, we is.
Let me get free subscription since I had y'all on the show. Y'all done saved my liver by killing my bottle and stuff, man.
That tastes pretty good.
Sharing is caring.
But I'm never gonna go back to drinking hard.
Hey, well, you see, we know light skins. We share. Yeah, that's what we do. Yes.
See, I'm more of a the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Well, you're into the dark skin. You're into the dark skin guys. Oh man.
See, don't get me wrong. I've always been into dark skin guys. Like, it was let me see, a friend of my mom's. She has a mother. I don't know if she's still alive or not. If she's not, rest in peace. But when I tell you, she had the blackest skin, and it was so shiny, and it was so smooth, and she had those gray eyes. She looked beautiful.
Okay.
It never changed, because when I was in high school, yes, I went for the light skinned guys, because I felt like, it's nothing like a light skinned dude. I'm gonna have me some light skinned babies. But after I met her, give me something dark. I like my coffee with a cream, baby. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, you like the coffee black. Okay.
Yeah, I like chocolate babies, chocolate fat babies.
Oh man, so you like a milk dud? Okay.
I love them. Give me something black,
or
like this table black.
You want a Hostess cupcake or something?
No. That's still too light. I like black. Like give me something black, like a beard, like the color black. No, like the Kimbo
or like darker.
The Kimbo Matumbo black.
The black of the berry, baby. Like what's his name? The comedian, the real skinny dude, Michael Blackson.
Oh, Michael Blackson.
Give me something black.
You want a black Twizzler? Oh,
I like. First of all, I love me some black licorice. Thank you very much. But I just feel like the darker berry, the sweeter the juice.
So she wants the California raisins.
My kids' fathers are darker. Black chocolatey supreme.
Black chocolate supreme.
I mean, we got to a phase.
I like big black.
Yeah.
The in the mist.
Because they made me feel like if I was in Africa, they was boring because I was going to be looking at to get chose by. Like,
so you want like that big black dude that's in Black Panther.
Make me your wife.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. The one that was like, at first he like, I'm not getting into your look. That one right there. And then he came back and then he jumped up. And he had the big ass club and said, "Woo!" That's the one I want right there.
Hey, that was a big ass club, man.
That's the one I want.
That like some shit from the Flintstones.
I want him.
Oh man.
The other one, I want him.
Decisive is back. So, Treasa, the beats. Do you have? What's the freestyle you got for us?
Oh, it's a freestyle?
That's what you said. You said you was gonna freestyle something about.
Oh yeah, about love.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's get ready to snap the fingers.
This is about real love. This is not about fake love, because we don't want none of that. None of that. Okay.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
When we first met, I looked at you and you looked at me, and suddenly we both became free. But we didn't know it. We didn't show it. We didn't want to blow it. So we took our time and we did what we had to do. And before you know it, we laid down and screwed. And then we did it again and again and again and again. And we figured out we was committing a sin. So you put a ring on my finger because you didn't want me to linger or be another man's wife. You knew I was beautiful and somebody would love to take your title. And now I'm yours. You want to respect me and I want to respect you. And we're going to be together forever. We will be each other's boo. Nobody can come in between what we have. We are supreme. We are protected by God. Nobody can come between what we have. Therefore, we have to have a high standard for ourselves, for our children, our kingdom. This is our house. Nobody can come between it. If you want to, you can love me forever. If you don't want to, you can leave me forever. But I will always tell anyone that will ask, I love you because you are mine.
Ooh, okay, okay. Yes.
That right there. Oh man, I gotta make sure.
When I get married, you gonna be there.
Oh man.
Listen, my husband.
I should have recorded that for the next time I have another woman at the Polk pad. Yes, in the bedroom.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
You can't be playing
You
that.
cannot do that.
I
That's for somebody that's for real.
A hood rat will actually like it. It'll take together.
You know what? No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Listen, you can turn into a hoe into a housewife, but you can't turn a rat into a cat. That's just not how that works.
And I don't like rats, so man,
Exactly.
that is. I don't like rats at all.
Oh,
So, but you know that I should have Snapchat that. That would have. Okay, I'm gonna have you send me a recording of that. DM me that recording.
It was freestyle. I will never remember that ever.
Oh my
again.
goodness. Well, don't worry. Well, this episode got recorded, so I'll listen to it then.
She was like,
there we go.
Clouds in the sky. Make me think of you. I wonder.
And that was about her. And what
That's
she
what I'm
said
saying.
about her and her husband.
That's what I'm saying.
And speaking of husband, so here's my question to you two. Well, and to you, Decisive. Well, this is a question to all three. How long do you think that y'all should be together before jumping the broom?
There is no time limit.
You don't think so?
Well,
And I think
I
there's
gotta
a
make sure
time
it ain't
limit.
crazy.
You think it's a time limit?
Yeah, because, I'm married to my husband. We've been married for almost 20 years, but he wasn't my first boyfriend. I dated one guy for 3 years, another one for 2 years. That was an abusive relationship, but I think there is a time limit. I think that you need to take the time, because what you don't want is to marry this guy and get your bubble bust and be like, wait a minute, this is not what I anticipated. You have a certain outlook on a person, and then they give you a totally different look at who they are, and it might not be favorable. And now, do you stay in it to win it? You know what I'm saying? And suffer through the the whole progression of your life together, or do you walk away? And that's what you don't want. You don't want to start something and not be able to finish it, because nowadays it's just so much into unfinished business when it comes to relations, especially us, because see, what a lot of melanated people don't know is, when it comes down to even stuff like these abortion laws and stuff like that, this stuff wasn't meant for us, because we're not out there doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That was for them, because there are people out there getting rid of the babies and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we're finding out the truth.
Especially the mixed ones.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's truth and stuff you know, we don't deal with the census and stuff like that, and we're not just 13% of the population. You know what I'm saying? There are more of us, and there are more families, there are more fathers in homes taking care of kids than they ever like to acknowledge.
Oh yeah, that's why I was so mad when I read about how welfare even came about.
Yeah, absolutely.
When African Americans, they're married and they're struggling and we can't get jobs because it's the all white folks.
Yeah,
they got it.
Yeah,
and then the only job that we making is on pennies, not even $1, but pennies. And then when you tell me that I go get help from the government, my husband that's trying to provide for me cannot be in my home.
Yeah,
with me and my kids, so I can get benefits. And if he's caught in my home, because the caseworkers used to come out to the home, if he's caught in my
lazy
home,
heifers don't do that.
then we scratch.
Yeah,
we don't have nothing coming in.
Yeah,
that's why I swear, like it. I swear I mean. When it comes to that situation, that's a whole different conversation. But I mean, I get it the way you said it. Like, I don't feel like it's a time on love. Yeah, I guess you could say, but it is true a time on, you know, marriage.
Yeah, it's really important that you get to know who you're gonna be spending the rest of your life with. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just necessary. Period. I know that love makes things happen and all that stuff, but slow your roll. You know, and get to know who you're with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for life or longer. You know, and you don't want to destroy that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already falsettos out here. Oh, you know, European Americans, they'll put on us that we're, you know, angry black women, or when we stand for ourselves, we're the angry black woman. They also put on us that we black. You know what I'm saying? There's only one definition for the word black in the dictionary, and that's death.
Yeah. It is.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, this is a whole other subject for another day, but that's why it's important to get to know your nationality. You know, get to know your nationality, get to know who you are and where we come from.
And I did my DNA. I went through Ancestry.com and I did my DNA. And a lot of people will say, don't do that because, you know, they going to try to. I wanted to know me. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Know where you come from.
Seeing the different, the direction of where I come from, and then seeing my mother's side, and then they break down both of my parents'
absolutely.
side.
Now, I don't mean to cut you off, but in a relationship, all you really need to know is what you will and won't do.
It's so much more than that.
You gotta have boundaries.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get into a relationship if I know that I hate folding clothes. Just something random. I'm gonna be honest. I hate cooking because my oldest is 29, 23, and 12. Like my oldest kids, I was cooking everything. Yeah, I was neck bones. I swear to God. But when I got to me and my 12-year-old can literally heat up some Hot Pockets and tater tots and be good. And so if I bring a man in that won't collard greens and pinto beans on a regular day besides Sunday, I don't want to do that because I work all day. I do not want to come home from work and I'm a servant at work. I serve people all day. So I do not want to come home and cook.
I'm kind of
that's what it takes time to get to know.
So I'm not gonna marry nobody that requests a hot meal because we're not gonna get along.
See, I'm gonna, like, my kids are, it's crazy. It's 15, 13, and 1. So I definitely, my son will tell me on any given Sunday, like, Mom, you cook better when we was younger.
Oh, wow.
My kids, they know how to, like, when I tell you my son, he make his own little sauces with everything in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, this is good. What you put in here? Everything. Yes. I don't even want to know. Just it tastes good. We're going to leave it at that. My daughter, she can cook, like, they can cook.
Yeah, but it's a difference if your man requesting and demanding and putting you down because you're not doing what he wants you to do. I don't want to be with nobody like that. I want to be free and be me.
I'm a pizzaholic, so.
Yeah, but you know,
well, you know, Diana, I'm the pizza thought. Remember?
I don't like bread.
Yeah,
you don't.
Bread make me sleepy. Pasta make me sleepy. I am definitely a person that can eat some mashed potatoes and a salad.
Yeah, well, I'm a pizzaholic, and I love chocolate. You know, earlier today, you know, I was telling somebody who's a diabetic, you know, don't feel bad when she's a female. I said, you know, don't feel bad when you're a diabetic because you know, I dated a girl who was a type 1 diabetic. And you know what I told her? I said, give daddy all that sugar. Yes.
And you are a mess.
You gotta give me all that sugar.
Yes. I gotta put a disclaimer on there. Because I know it's gonna be somebody out there like she discriminating.
No, it's not. It's your preference. It's not discrimination.
And I had to learn that over the time because I would be arguing with people when my kids became an adult. Like, I've been doing this for so long.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tired.
You got to learn.
I've been working since I was 14. I would really, if somebody's out there that wants to take care of me and I can quit my job and just sit at home, please come and talk to me. I do not want nobody to be like, yeah, my one.
You got to do it in your voice.
That money.
You got to do it in your voice.
I need somebody that will say, Treasa,
yeah,
please, Treasa, I love you for who you are.
And
I would like to love you like nobody has ever loved you before. And I have $4.5 million in the bank. And we can go anywhere we want to go. Anytime we want to. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about anything.
No.
Like, yeah.
There we go.
This is definitely one of my. This episode is definitely in my top 2.
It better be the top 1. I don't want me before I come across the table.
Well, I don't know. You know, maybe y'all give me some. For it to be the top 1, no. I don't want to sound like Harvey Weinstein. I was gonna say for it to be the top 1, give me some erotic pleasure. But then I feel like Harvey Weinstein if I do that.
Listen, that was erotic pleasure for you.
For my ears. Hey, well then that means y'all love the light skin.
Speaking of light skin, Al B. Sure does not look the same. I never found him attractive, but he do not look the same anymore. Yeah, he does not look the same, boy. Because you know he got sick. He just got a new liver.
Everybody,
yeah.
How do you get a new liver?
Because he needed one. He must have been on dialysis and stuff.
I don't know. You get a new liver.
I mean, you definitely can be happy.
He must have been a diabetic. You know,
you just need the
dialysis and. You know, we got an old show host used to be on Thursday nights, and he in need of a liver. Shout out to Roxy.
Oh man!
Well, I only got one liver, and I can't get it to nobody.
Oh, okay. You gotta keep that one, child.
I need that. I got a 1-year-old.
Right.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
I need all of my organs. I need to take my name off the donor list.
Yeah. Take off the.
You know, on the license where they say, "Are you an organ donor?" I need to take my name off because I need all.
Take it off, okay?
Yeah.
I want to read that.
Well, I actually need to read this.
Yeah, but before we get ready, because we gotta get up out of here, you know, start the next show. But before we get out of here, ladies, let everybody know where to find you on social media and stuff.
Where to me?
Oh, yes.
So you can find me on Instagram at Love3 the number, the letter N ME.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on Facebook at Diamond A Different Me Burress. And I think you can find me on TikTok at one of those 2 names. I really just email me.
And I am Treasa the Beast. I am Treasa the Beast on Facebook and Instagram. I am the Tacky Poet on SoundCloud.
Okay.
I am about to release some stuff on Soundtrap, and that would be mostly under my son Reggie _ Morgan. And
send that to me because I mean I love all.
I'm gonna be doing more visual and spoken word. For the new year. When the new year comes, I'm popping off.
Okay. We look forward to it. Yes.
This is not 2023 about to be mine.
I heard that.
And our ASMR.
If you need.
Oh, well, I'll be looking forward to it. Man, well, you know, I want to thank both of you. Definitely got to thank both of you. Definitely want to thank both of y'all for being on here. And, you know, viewers and listeners, you guys just got done listening to the Rap Radio Show. We want to thank you for listening to NoStaticRadio.net, where we don't bring the static, but we sure enough bring the noise.
Hey.
Make sure you guys check us out on social media. We absolutely love to hear from you at Facebook.com/NoStaticRadio LLC, on Twitter at @NoStatic_radio. on Instagram at @thereal_No Static Radio, and on YouTube at No Static Radio. Also, if you like to listen to replays of this show, especially my show, and others on NoStaticRadio.net, make sure you check us out on Mixlr, MixLR.com, or Mixcloud. Just type in No Static Radio in the toolbar for replays of this show and others on the platform. And for continuous listen to us on TuneIn.com or LiveOnlineRadio.net and MediaQ, just type No Static Radio in the toolbar for continuous streaming of this show and all others on this platform. And for a more in-depth look at all things No Static Radio, including possible upcoming events, merchandise, or in-depth look at our all show hosts, please visit our website at www.nostaticradio.net for all things No Static. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. And you know what it is. We got more music for your listening pleasure here on Your Voice of the Revolution. NoStaticRadio.net, powered by Google and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, Cleveland Rugby League, and Design Me exclusively. I'm Ryan A Polk, and we'll see you next week.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, the Solomon Polk Radio Show.
All right, group picture.
And that is a wrap. Stop playing. I enjoyed myself. This was so fucking fun. I love it.